Yo, what's up guys, it's Folk Your Feelings, it's 2025 here. I'm going to take a look at the Biker Mice from Mars bikes. So right off the bat, I'm really digging how they look. They look just like the cartoon, so really nice. And the wheels actually spin, so it's really cool. Alright, we'll take a quick look at them, see what's wrong with them, and see what's good with them. Alright, so this is what they come with. So Mono comes with an extra headlamp right here, so this could pop onto the bike itself. See how that looks on there. Bare plastic, no paint, see-through right here. I believe it lights up, so that's kind of cool. I didn't really check that yet, but we'll see. This is for the exhaust ports right here. Hop right in. And then for Vinny, also comes with exhaust ports. Yeah, it looks really cool. Plug goes right in. Nice translucent orangish plastic. Supposed to simulate flames. I love how it literally like looks like it's see-through. Well, it is see-through, but you get what I mean. Like it's a nice fade. It looks really good. They all look like that. He comes with this laser cannon. It has a magnet on it, so actually goes on there really good, like that. It's pretty good. This was on there to protect it from paint rub on the bike, and it also came with like a white square. I believe the white square was also to help with the paint rub, because I think there's obviously a magnet here, and it magnetizes to the bike, so they want the paint to rub. But I don't see no reason why it would be there, because this is not. This is all bare plastic, and so is the bike. So I don't know. Then you have throttles accessories. It comes with this cannon, and it comes with these two rockets and these ports. They go on the mufflers. You actually plug this in. Look at that. You can actually have like a firing off effect on the cannon. They both fit, so just to show you, they both fit. So cool. Now, they also come with these Martian dust clouds. I believe that's what they want to call it. But you can use them for whatever, so it doesn't matter. They all come with this. Each one has their own specific one, and each one is molded differently. You can see it. They each have their own little mold lines. They have a wash on it, like a brown wash, to bring out all those details. I mean, did it really need a wash? But I'm glad they did something, so it's not like it's just bare plastic. But, you know, it looks alright. This could be like debris or something, so, you know, it's that. Oh, shit. Oh. I don't know, that's sad. So, yeah. Now, the most annoyingest fucking accessory I've ever seen for a figure, or a bike, or whatever, a vehicle. Why the fuck do they have hot dogs? Each bike comes with a fucking hot dog. I understand, you know, the mice, they come with hot dogs, it makes sense. But why the fuck do the bikes have fucking hot dogs? Like, where the fuck the bikes gonna eat them? You gonna show them up the tailpipe? Like, what the fuck? No, that's stupid. This should have been something else. I don't know what it could have been, but it could have been something else. Maybe some effects or an extra ad, something, I don't know. But fucking hot dogs? What the fuck? So he basically went from build the figures to build the buffets. Like, what the fuck is that? That's crazy. But it is what it is. They could have at least put some ketchup detailing or or mustard. But since they're from Chicago, they probably would have put onion, relish, and mustard. Because that's what they eat in Chicago. I'm not too sure, but I believe they call it Chicago style. I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, that's, yeah. Alright, now we're going to take a look at the bikes. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the first bike. I'm going to take a look at my least favorite bike, and that's going to be Vinny's Rocket Sled. Now the reason why I don't like it, well, let me go into the positives first, let me not be negative right away. So yeah, it's basically all molded in a specific color, so you can actually see it. bare plastic. This is painted. This is painted right here. But there's actually a splotch right there, unfortunately, but it is what it is. These things happen. It's annoying, but it happens. This black part is painted right here. There. It's all like I said, molded in the plastic. I kind of wish they used a reflective paint, or like a metal kind of paint, metallic. That'd have been nice. Or even put this here, or something. I don't know. So it would have been cooler than this, but it's whatever. The handles are painted. Little buttons right there are painted. Very nice too. Very clean. Yeah. So good. Now this bike has his own articulation. It can actually go like this, so you can actually have it like it's doing a pop wheelie or some shit. That looks really cool. Like on some biker boy shit. Like that's cool, bro. Look at that. So there's that. They each came with this little tab. You have to remove these to activate the battery that's in there. So now I'm gonna unscrew the battery. I don't like doing this because these are very annoying to get back in. Let's see if I could do this without the shit's falling out. Let's see. Oh shit. Oh, you bastard. There. So I'm just gonna pop one out, just one. So I don't want to. Okay, got it. Alright, so if you want to know what battery it is, or what battery it takes, I'm trying to make sure it doesn't fall over. Stay, bastard. Fuck. No, you motherfucker. Hold on. Alright. So, this is the battery right here. If you want to pause it, if you can read that. Yeah, if you can read that. It is a LR44. Not sure what it says there. Yeah, you would have to pause that. If you can zoom in and pause that, because I ain't trying to read all that. It's too much. I ain't feel like reading all that. I'm just being honest, just being lazy. I'm gonna port this back in, no problem. Alright, screw it back in because I don't want to lose that. I'm about to try the battery feature now. Hopefully, it's not defective. Alright. And they each have the same kind of screw, so you don't have to worry about it. Alright. Oh, I accidentally pressed the button. So, to turn the lights on, is this right here, this pad. You just press it and it lights up. Look at that, that's cool. It's pretty bright. Yeah, it's pretty bright. That's nice, that's really cool. And now I'm gonna try the ports in. I'll put these in. Port in just nicely. Really port in just easily, no problem. Yeah, like that. Be careful with these because they're kind of hard plastic, this part. So I'd be careful because you might hurt yourself. So, yeah. That's nice. That ports right in nicely. That's and then this part, the laser cannon, ports in. There's a little port right there. There's a magnet in there. So you can just slide that in. And there you go. Just like that. Now we're going to get Vinny. Actually, before we get Vinny, let me get his stand ready. Just words to the wise, this will not hold up the figure. Like, this will not hold up the figure, so it's going to fall. Don't rely on that to hold up the bike. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. So, don't. Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to get the full aesthetic. How it's supposed to look. Oh, and these, by the way, almost forgot. These actually move in and out, and they rotate. Both do the same thing. So, there's that. Alright, we're gonna pop Vinny on the bike. Let's see. Let's pop him on there. And we're gonna try to get him on there nice and clean so we can see how it looks with him on there. I'm actually gonna have him holding his gun with this hand. Actually, you know what? Let's do the gun later. Let's just pop him on the bike. Let's do that. Alright, let's put this on there. I'm gonna take the hands off because it's being silly. Being stupid as hell. Come on, man. Really? Cooperate. You're fucking difficult. You might have to pop out the hands to get him on the bike. You know, it's up to you. You don't have to do that, but you know, I recommend it. Make it easier for yourself. You don't need to, work yourself. Alright, well. That's how he looks on the bike. Trying to get him in a nice clean pose. The problem here is that he cannot look up. And that is because of the figure's articulation. Has nothing to do with the bike. He can't look up to save his life. So that's fucking sucks. But all in all, it does look pretty cool though. You can see like that. Yeah, that's pretty dope. So that works out for me. He won't look up, unfortunately, but it's whatever. Still looks cool on the bike though. So is that. If I pull these, not as far as I can go. Yeah, so you can't really look up that good, but oh no, he still looks pretty badass on the bike though. He looks dope on the bike. Yeah, that's cool. Right. Let's have him pose with the gun. So he looks with the gun. Alrighty, pop this on. And that shit look cool, bro. That shit look cool. Look at that. That's dope. That's cool right there. Yeah, that's cool, bro. That's cool. Now we're gonna look at throttle in his bike. Alright, so this bike basically it's all separate plastics. Separate plastic. I believe, yep, separate plastic here. The front part, I'm not good with bikes, so I don't really know what they're called. The handlebars don't move or anything, but it moves the wheel like that. All the wheels rotate. Yeah, so all the wheels rotate, so it's not nothing crazy. Nice paint detailing right here. That's really cool. I think this would be a gas cap, or this one. Like I said, I don't know about bikes, so I don't know. There's all separate plastics. There's no real paint on it. So the handles are painted. As you can see right there, unfortunately, there was some paint scuffing. Because I just wanted to see how he would look on the bike. I just did a quick little poser on the bike. And unfortunately, the paint does rub. So I'd be careful of that. So paint rub will happen on the handles. So yeah, there's no paint on the mirrors. Should have been like a like I said, a reflective plastic or something. Like a paint or something. That would have been cool. Yeah, so that. And the wheels feel nice and durable, like a rubber. Very nice, or vinyl, not sure. Like that. There's a little scuff mark right there. Like that. The lighter feature is this button right here. So you press that, and the headlight lights up. And so it's a light. So it's that. Comes with this cannon. The cannon pops into the front, like that. The rockets, they pop into the bottom. Yeah, the bottom. So I'm trying to pop them in. I don't know if I'm porting these on wrong. I could be porting them on wrong. Let's see if I'm doing it wrong. Because I don't even like how they look. I'm not a big fan of these, so just being honest. Yeah, I don't like these missiles. No, they're not really working for me. They're kind of ass, to be honest. Yeah, they're bad. I don't like rockets. Sorry. So it comes with these muffler effects. Pop these onto the muffler. But as I said before, you can do this. Like that. You can do that. That's actually cool as hell. And then we could just pop these onto the back of the muffler. Right here. There's one right here. I'm trying to do it. It's fucking difficult. Yeah, it's pretty difficult. Like I said before, these are very hard plastics, so I'd be careful. Yeah, trying to put these on. Come on, bro, really? You're being fucking stupid. Oh, shit. Oh, look at that. I just realized something. These actually move. Happy accident. I did not know that. That's crazy. So these mufflers actually move. So you can actually have different looks with the mufflers. These don't move, but these move. So you can actually have them like this. And they're separate, so they're separate pieces. So, did not know that. Learn something new every day. So you can have them like this. Pop these on. I'm trying to pop them on fully to get the full effect here. Not really cooperating. Not really going all the way up if I wanted to. That's fine. That's fine. Now let's look for the cloud dust that he has. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use those rockets. They kind of suck. I'm gonna leave them on there just to show you how it looks, but nah, they fucking suck. I don't like the mufflers. I mean, I had to muffle the rockets. I don't like them. I'm just being honest. I'm gonna fit you on there. To be honest, I think he should be the easiest. Not sure. I think. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it easily. Oh, there you go. Alright. We're good. Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up properly on the bike. Okay. Chill. These motherfuckers look cool on the bikes, bro. They look really good on these bikes, man. Yeah, they look cool, man. He just laying back, chilling. And he also has, before I forget, he also has a workable kickstand, so you can actually have the bike leaning on the kickstand if you wanted. Let me just remove this. So yeah, the working kickstand, so you can actually have him like that. So yeah, he's not leaning on the bike; he's using that. So that I'm leaving mine up because I like how they look. So like that, like that. So we're gonna pop this on. The Martian standing comes with the Martian cloud dust, they call it. Yeah, so it's like that. Put the kickstand up. Yeah, it's cool, bro. Yep, it's definitely a look. That shit is cool, man. That's fucking cool. I'm trying to have him fully seated. I had to push the arms a little bit. But yeah, like that. That's fucking dope, bro. That is dope. That's cool as shit. And again, these little rocket things I'm not gonna use. I don't like them. Now, for the best for last, Mondo, on his Mondo chopper, he calls it, I think he calls it, what the fuck he calls this thing? He calls it Lil'Hoss, I believe. Lil'Hoss? Yeah, he calls it Lil'Hoss. I don't know why. He loves his bike that much, he gave it an actual name. So, yeah, there's that. So it looks like, yep, it is painted. Not sure which color. Let's see. I believe the bluish purple is painted. Yeah, bluish purple is painted. Yeah. So this part looks like it is painted. It's painted that bluish purple again. Yeah, this is the coolest bike. To me, it's the coolest one. It's painted right there. Alright, so there's no real paint detailing on the bike. Not too much. Just this part. This is a separate piece, it looks like. Separate pieces. Yeah, this is painted. A little paint chipping, but okay, though. Painted there. The wheel moves. I kind of wish the wheels had treads, though. That's the one thing I will say about the bikes. They should have some treading, but I can see what they were doing. So I'm trying to get a cartoon aesthetic. So, and for some reason, this wheel, I'm not sure why, but I think, yeah, I'm not so sure what that is, but it's what it is. That, so you spin mufflers right there, and he has his own kickstands. He has two of them actually right here, so he can actually, the bike can actually lean on its own like that. So it has a kickstand. This one does not have a kickstand. That's why I don't like it as much as the other two. Like, yeah, that's the most annoyingest one. And this is also removable right here. It's basically just a bare plastic, different color plastic, and see-through plastic. So nothing there. This is the alternate headlamp. So we're gonna see if this pops on with no problems. And fucking kidding me. Yeah, it does not want to pop on. Great, that's annoying. It's gonna just, yeah, it doesn't want to pop on. So that's irritating. And also the buttons are painted right here. So then, just pop this back on. Before I do that, I just want to see why that's happening. Okay, so it looks like it's a defect, I think. I'm not so sure. Yeah, it's a defect, it looks like. I believe this side is not. It's annoying. This side is molded, like, not as good. But this one is like shit. You would think this one wouldn't fit right, but this is the one that falls off. So that's fun. So I'm not even gonna use this. So yeah, it's not even gonna be used. So I'll pop this on. There you go. Nice pop. It stays on there. It won't fall off. And the little gas cap right here is the button. Lights. That's the only light source that it has. Sucks, but it's whatever. For some reason, that's the only light source, so it is what it is. So fuck it. Right, so I'm gonna port these on to the back. If you got Marvel Legends blast effects, they could fit in here, so you could just pop those on there. So you could do that if you wanted to. Yeah, there's that. Now let's see how Mondo looks on the bike. Let's see. Yeah, I think right off the bat he just fits on there nicely. The problem there, what the fuck? As I struggle. No, but it just pops on just fine. Yeah, it just pops on there just fine. Yeah, this should cool this out, bro. Alright, we're gonna fix the feet. Come on, just the legs. Badass bikers, bro. Fuck you for that. Thanks. Alright. So it looks on the bike. Look at that. That's cool, man. That's cool, bro. It doesn't sit on the bike flush, though. That's the only problem I'm having with these figures. But if you push the arms more, yeah, if you push the arms more back, it might be flush on the bike. So it grips on nicely, so it's all good. Yeah, it's as flush as I can get it. See if I can fix the waist a little bit. Let's see, that's good. That's good. Yeah, it works. That's good. Look at that. All three of them on their bikes. Yeah, they look fucking goat. They goat right there, bro. They really look good, bro. Look how cool that shit looks. All three of them on their bikes. So they do a quick little thing there. So it looks. Yeah, that works. These are gonna look really good on the shelf. Look awesome, bro. But like I said, if I had to say, the one bike that gave me the most problems was definitely this one. The Radical Rocket Sled, he calls it. So yeah, that bike right there, it's irritating, but it's cool though. Yeah, so we're gonna go into a quick size comparison. Nothing too crazy. It's gonna be a minor size comparison to all the vehicles I have right now. I have more vehicles, but they are in storage units. I mean storage bins. So I ain't gonna dig through all that. So I'm gonna show you one vehicle I have on hand, and yeah, go right into that. Alright, here they are next to Kane the Conqueror and his timeshare. All in all, these are pretty good figures. I really enjoyed them a lot. Yeah, so these bikes are really fun. I like the lighter features, they're really cool. Accessories are kind of questionable, but it is what it is. All in all, I really think that if you are a Biker Mice from Mars fan and you already have figures, you might as well get the bikes too, because you can't have one without the other. You know, it's stupid. That's like if they sold Ninja Turtle figures and they didn't come with their knives and shit. They would just be fucking turtles eating pizza. Just like these dudes, it'd be fucking rats eating hot dogs. So that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, so alright, so that'll do it for me. Comment, like, and subscribe. Also hit that bell icon to get notifications. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers, so if you can, I'd appreciate it if you did subscribe. Alright, until next time.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Hey, asshole! You guys know that everyone thinks...